What's the best thing you can do for your self-care? I mentioned yesterday that one of the things is maybe I mentioned it the other day, that the best thing that you can do for your self-care is something that you decide. So I'm going to go into that in a little bit. I'm Ellie. I help people take charge of their own bodies and self-care so that they can learn how to take care of themselves, what to do to take care of themselves, and not give away their power to others who may have more skill and knowledge than you around the body, but they don't know what's best necessarily for you, because what's best for you comes from in here. So today, I'm going to talk about what is the thing that's best for people to do. And there isn't any one answer, because it's going to be different for everybody. So there are some things that I believe that everybody can do for their own wellness that would help them. And I believe it would be a good thing for everyone to do. And in a few days, at some point, I will go into what those things are. But for today, let's just think about what would be best based on you. And so how we determine what's the best self-care is based on what your goals are. And I said this the other day, that changes. It changes every day. What is your goal? And it can change. It might be the same for a number of months or a year or a couple of years, but then that goal might change as you change. We change all the time. We have different seasons in our lives. So things are going to be different and you're going to have a different goal. So the first thing you need to do to know what's the best self-care for you, you need to think about what your goal is. You might want to look better, or you might want to feel better. I know for me, the thing that I want right now is I want to feel stronger. A year ago, I wanted to be out of pain. Pain doesn't seem to be the issue for me anymore. So getting out of pain, it's something I work on all the time, but it's not the big issue. The big issue now, as I start to as I am in that senior status, I want to be stronger. So what makes sense for me to do today, right now, to meet that goal down the road? I want to be a strong, vibrant 80-year-old. I don't want to be sitting in a chair or using a walker. Not that if that's where you're at, that's a problem. But for me, I don't want to be there. I want to look at where I am right now and make the decision to keep myself on this track. I feel pretty good. I feel strong-ish. But I want to make sure I hold on to my strength. And I certainly have. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can hear that. I've rocked something off along on the floor and it's rocking back and forth. But I certainly could stand to be stronger. And so that's my goal. So once you set a goal, then you can decide, well, where am I right now? Can I do one push-up? Not right now. Do I want to do a push-up? That would give me a sense of progress if I can work towards doing a push-up. So pick something like that. Hanging on a bar for, 10 seconds. I could do that. And then every day, if I did it a little longer and a little longer, I'll be able to see my progress. So when you have a goal, then you know the end point, you know where you are, and then you can move yourself towards that goal. So think about that. I want you to think about, what is your goal for you in your body? Maybe, as I said, you want to look better, or maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to feel stronger, like I want to. Maybe you want to get off of medications. Maybe you want to maintain where you're at, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to decide. You have to decide for you, what do you want for you? Then you can take the steps to go and get there. So I want you to leave a comment in the comments and tell me what's one goal you have for your health and wellness. What's one thing that you can think of? And then we can start to look at, well, how do I get there? You know, I'm here and I want to be here. How do I bridge that gap? What are the steps? And that's how you start to get to the best self-care for you. And the second thing about what the best self-care is for you, I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you a little story. I have a client who I work with periodically. We do some floor work, we do some breath work, some strength work, some body work, massage work. And this client came in the other day and said, I don't like doing that particular movement you've given me to do. And you know what? That's fine. And what I said was that if you're not going to do it, then it's not the right thing for you to do. So turn that around. The best self-care thing that you can do for you is the thing that you do. So if somebody says, go out and walk 5 miles every single day, and you just put it off and put it off and put it off, well, that may not be the right thing for you to be doing. Maybe you could get yourself to walk around the yard a little bit or something like that, just to get started. So think about that. What is something that you are willing to do? You do have to do it. You do have to take action. You do have to do it. You can't just think, I'm gonna do that. You got to start doing it, and start slow, start at the beginning, learn the best form if you're going to do an exercise, and do it, but do it consistently and build over time. So choose what you want to do wisely. So that's my message for today. Now, yesterday I mentioned that I was watching my live from yesterday out in the backyard, and I realized my video was awful and moving around a lot. I move around a lot. And so one of my goals doing these lives every day is to do a better job. So I have this now. It's a selfie stick. You know, it's one of these that can go on a thing like that, go really far. Wah! So when I go live on my phone, I will be sure to use my selfie stick, because then it's not like moving all over the place. And then I can also use my microphone with my phone, and that would help with the sound. So that is going to improve my live videos a great amount, I think. So we'll see. So I'll try that next time I'm outside. So have a great day. I hope you get a chance to do something that you love. I want you to remember it's your body. Take charge Take care of it. It's what you'll have from now till the end. Have a great day. Bye.